in the game.
I mean, there's just more questions you have to ask me in order for me to tell you about myself. I just can't give you a whole spiel. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. Yeah, you better listen. I'm bringing heat. You'll be a fan when I start rapping. Way I'll have your fucking head spinning. I'm known as spit vicious. Release bombs and go tick tick. Boom, you blown me that head missing. I'm a phenomenon. Stacking cheese like it's Parmesan. 8 different flows, call me Octomom. I'm moving fast like the Autobahn. And I'm independent, so I'm not your fucking starving like it's Ramadan. Sick, twisted, gifted. Can't copy, printed. Can't hold me down. I shape shift, I'm liquid. I killed this beat, I might get convicted. They know how I move, it was predicted. Persistent, spoke it into existence. So consistent, no assistance. Hear me once, become addicted. If I rap it, then I live it. There's no cap and I'll be spitting this. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's fucking Wednesday night, and you know what that means? NuKKle HeDD Sports in the building. We got some we got some UFC news, we got some NFL news, we got some news, we got Blues Clues, we got all the shit going on.
We got
here.
some NBA news.
Some NBA news. Shit. NBA season's about to start.
And this motherfucker already got ejected out of the game.
Who?
Dylan. Yeah, your boy Dylan.
Oh shit. Can't take that motherfucker nowhere.
Oh, yeah. It'll slap somebody's nuts.
But shit, man, how you doing, Hutch?
I'm doing good. You know, even though my Giants are fucking stinking up the place, it is what it is. I called it, but it's all right.
Yeah, man. I mean, what can we do? Can
they need to listen to me when I say don't spend money on fucking Daniel Jones.
Yo,
Just saying.
Can we trade Daniel Jones to the 49ers?
Motherfucker, I would trade Daniel Jones for a bag of fucking chips that come half air.
The 25-cent bag of chips that they're selling for $1.50.
Yeah. Yeah. That shit. The shit that when I grew up, the whole bag would have chips in it. Now the fucking bag has 75% air, 25% chips. You cheap some of my bitches.
Word, that's how they do it, man. That's how they fuck you with the cell phones and they fuck you with the chips.
All right, let's not go Joe Pesci status, okay?
Hey, man. You know.
All right, Lethal Weapon, Joe Pesci status. All right, yeah, we are there. We are there. I ain't gonna fuck. We there.
Word.
We there. They fuck us with everything.
Yeah, that man was a lyrical genius. But shit, man, fucking.
So we'll usually start off with NFL. Let's go with let's switch it up. Let's start it off with some UFC. Cause I know you got some more news. You follow this a little bit more than I do.
Yeah. So all right. So originally it was supposed to be Charles Oliveira versus Islam Makhachev
Okay.
for the light heavyweight championship title. And
All right.
during sparring, Charles Oliveira got a cut on his eye, and instead of calling up Dana White in the UFC so they can get the best plastic surgeon to sew it up on the inside and get that shit fixed so he can fight, they went to the emergency room and they sewed it up. And then they told the news that he got cut, and because he's cut, he was pulled out of the fight. And Dana White's pissed because, like, motherfuckers, you should have told me, we would have handled it and he would have been able to fight. And so now the
main event for Saturday's off then.
No, yes and no, but now Islam is fighting Alexander Volkanovski for the light heavyweight title. They're having their rematch.
But didn't Oliveira have the heavyweight the title?
No, he lost the title because of he couldn't make weight.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that. Yeah. By the way, that's a bullshit way to lose a fucking title because you couldn't make weight.
Yeah.
Not because they beat you or whatever. You really couldn't make weight. Come on now. We know. I know Brock Lesnar usually walks around like 300 pounds plus, but when he was in the UFC, he had to cut down to 285. I mean, that's a big fucking cut.
Yeah.
I told you he was gonna make an appearance.
Yep. The number you have reached.
Yeah. What's up, Hoach?
Yo, what up, player? See, I told you show was gonna show.
Fuck that nigga Toe.
You got no service.
Got no service. Always hear a smile. So basically, he's telling us have a coke, got a smile, and shut the fuck up.
Word. So yo, Joseph goes, "What up, fellas? How about them Jets? Hoach, y'all getting the top 5 pick? Just saying it right now. Normal guy, if you're here. How about them Cowgirls? My coach won, but at a cost. AR on IR. Shit.
Yeah, man, Joseph, you just got some. You got your boy JT back, and now you're losing your man AR. That sucks. And I listen. The only thing I want the top 5 pick is we get a new quarterback. Everybody's gonna say, "Oh, we need to fix the offensive line," bro. You gotta let the offensive line gel. There's enough talent there for the starters. You just gotta play them. But Daniel Jones has shown that he can't play for shit.
Word. But yo, so we got more news with the UFC, man. Because
right. No. Wait. You complaining about Daniel Jones again, bro? Listen, tell Daniel Jones to go learn how to play. Cause fucking, we had the same type of quarterback, and my man went to school with Aaron Rodgers for 1 week, and now he's looking stupendous. So all
okay,
you need
good
to
night,
do
show. So I don't know what he's smoking, but there's no fucking way that this guy looks stupendous.
Yeah, I don't listen. Don't know. I don't know what he's smoking, but can I get some of that? Because that's some grade A delusional shit you spitting.
Hey,
Word.
You look better, bro, since Aaron Rodgers been back.
Nah, I'm gonna have to put you on timeout again. So now, back to the UFC.
Right.
Kazmak Chichavez. I can't pronounce these fucking guys' names. Kazmat is fucking. He was supposed to fight Paulo Costa. Now these guys had a rivalry match. These guys been talking shit for fucking months, and Paulo Costa, I think, medically isn't cleared to fight. So Kamaru Usman is making his middleweight debut fighting Kazmat.
Word?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
October 21st. So we have 2 matches that have been replaced. Alexander
You
Volkanovski.
meant Usman, who just basically dominated his division, even though he just lost recently.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes. So
That's
Usman is going up to the middleweight division to take on Kazmik, and Alexander Volkanovski is going up to light heavyweight division to fight Islam for the title, and that's October 21st. Now,
All right. Not for nothing, but is really his name is pronounced Islam?
Yeah, it's ISLAM Islam Machavsky.
Islam Makhachev. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
his name.
And the other one is Kazmahaz Chazmiz. Yeah, one of them shit.
Damn.
So also October 9th, the UFC was in contract meetings with the USADA, who does the drug testing for the Olympic style drug testing for the UFC.
Right.
And the UFC said they're not going to renew the contract because USADA won't give up their principled stance of a fighter being in the testing pool for at least 6 months before they go to fight. So because Conor McGregor was injured, he was not inside the testing pool. He had to have been in the testing pool for 6 months before he can fight again. And because he put in his paperwork late, he can't fight for 2023. So he would have had to wait until 2024 to fight because he would have needed at least 6 months to be in the testing pool to say that he's not on steroids or any other performance enhancing drugs. So the UFC and USADA are no longer working together.
That's crazy. So fuck it. Just let them take whatever they want.
So
instead of keeping it regular.
Yeah,
that's wild.
Yeah, so as of right now, the only thing that's testing for drugs is the state athletic commissions that do their tests before and after the fights. So these guys probably, so right now it's looking like these guys could steroid up during training, get off the shit and, cycle through it and then fucking.
Wow. So they can do it. So they basically they can Ivan Drago the shit.
Yeah. So
they went fucking Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, they went from appeasing GSP because GSP was the first guy to say that most of these guys are on fucking steroids and he wanted fair fighting. So he was the influence that got USADA to do the drug testing for the UFC back in the day.
Right, but GSP is brolic to begin. Well, he was brolic. I don't know what he look like now.
He's still brolic. But yeah, so Mayweather wanted the Olympics.
Excuse me, guys. When we say brolic, we mean he's big. He's solid.
Yeah. He's in good shape. He's good muscular and vascular shape.
That's slang. That's our slang for he's in phenomenal shape, guys.
Yes. They're not getting intimidated by the old man slang. You yeeters out there. You son of a guns, you. but brolic is a good thing. So I know Mayweather also wanted Olympic style testing for his fights, at least for the to make sure that everybody was clean because of the Pacquiao shit.
Wasn't that one of the sticking points between him and Pacquiao?
Yeah, because he was saying Pacquiao was on steroids, knocking everybody out, and the minute they started doing the Olympic style drug testing, he can't do steroids anymore. Motherfucker ain't knocking nobody out no more. And I mean,
are we sure it's because of that and not because he's older?
Listen, the power's the last thing to go. Look, ask George Foreman. Ask George Foreman. But listen, that's what they did with Mayweather. He did it in all of his fights. Fucking GSP wanted all that because back then everybody was popping for steroids, and there was people that were freakishly fucking strong for no reason. So it was.
I'll be right back.
All right. So it was just, that's what they wanted. And so ever since then, the UFC has been doing USADA testing. But now, with the whole controversy with McGregor not being able to fight in 2023, they're no longer doing the USADA testing. So I think there's like 2 other forms of testing that's not as strict as USADA that they used to do. But I don't know what level of testing they're going to be doing now. But with this new age of UFC fighters,
that's crazy.
Yeah, with the new age of UFC fighters coming up here doing all this shit, this might be the MLB 1990 edition again. We're gonna have a
Word.
fucking 400
This might be
pound
heavyweight against lightweight.
word. We have a 400-pound light heavyweight champion.
Watch out. Construction on road ahead.
Word. But yeah, so
That's crazy, though.
yeah, I mean Charles Oliveira fighting. It would have been a rematch because so I misspoke. Charles Oliveira did lose the title because he didn't make weight, but he lost to Islam in their first fight. He lost to Islam due to submission. So that would have been a rematch for the title. But now we're getting a rematch that everybody wanted to see because even me and you show said it when we watched fucking Volkanovski fight him. Volkanovski looked like he was fucking with him.
Yeah. There's definitely Volk was playing with him. That's crazy.
Yeah, there should have been a second fight.
Volk got into a fucking tank with a shark and started jumping on the shark's back and holding on to the fin and playing with the tail, blicky blicky. And it's like, yo, this nigga's dangerous. He didn't care.
But now this should be a fight.
Yeah.
What up,
Volk
Ray?
said that he felt like he didn't go hard enough because he was scared of his wrestling. But now that he knows that he can handle the wrestling, he's like, yo, the next fight, he said it, I'm going 100%. I'm going to whoop his ass.
Yeah. I mean, yo, listen,
I'm going to do what I did the last round.
It was fucking proof. It was proof that Volkanovski's wrestling was better than Islam's in that first fight. He just was so busy trying to nullify his wrestling that he wasn't really going off with his offense. This time he knows, and I'm pretty sure he's been training this whole time for Islam, and Islam's been training for fucking Charles Oliveira. So this is gonna be a completely different fight. I'm predicting double champion.
Pain.
Nice.
What's your prediction for Pain? Pain. No, but I got a question for you. So, on this aspect, if now basically they can probably juice without having too many repercussions because they not doing that Olympic house testing anymore. You know what I'm saying? So what is it to stop them from like really go over ODing?
Because so the state athletic commission does test them, but I think they test them before the fight and after the fight. So I don't know
if you cycle it good enough.
Yeah,
I mean you can probably get away with it.
Yeah.
How does the blood doping factor in?
It factors in a lot because Vitor Belfort, when he was before he was at his last legs, what he used to do was testosterone replacement. Now there was no real requirements on testosterone replacement because they didn't know what it did, but it was another form of basically like doping. So it would give him the testosterone of a fucking 18-year-old kid while he's 40-something years old. And he would go in there and fucking destroy people. And they realized that everybody that's doing this testosterone replacement would have 200-300 times more testosterone than a normal fucking person. So what they had to do was they put regulations on it where it's like this is the level of testosterone for your age that you're supposed to have. You can't exceed this. You know what I'm saying? Because imagine you at 18 years old with the knowledge you know now. You know what I'm saying?
What's the difference? What's the difference between that and HGH?
When it I don't think the side effects aren't as fucked up, but when it comes to performance enhancing, I don't think there's much of a difference. You know what I'm saying?
Like, isn't HGH human growth hormones? So for guys, wouldn't that cause you to overproduce on testosterone?
Well, I don't know. Well, the thing with testosterone just helps you heal after a workout. So with steroids,
well, that's steroids. Steroids don't make you bigger. They allow your muscles to heal faster, which gives you more time in the gym.
So but the thing is, steroids is a synthetic testosterone, where when you're working out, you actually drop testosterone, and then your body produces it to heal and all that other shit. So when you have steroids, it replaces the testosterone that your body depletes when you're working out, and that's why you can heal faster and you can perform at higher level every day. You know what I'm saying? So with these people training as hard now, they're gonna be at 100% every day, but it's still, listen, man, as much as people want to talk about steroids and all that stuff and how people got the misconception, we don't know exactly what that shit does, and some people react to that shit wrong. And the last thing we need is somebody fucking swinging a baseball bat at your fucking head and they calling it punches. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, not for nothing. Back in the day, I know when Mike Tyson was, 18, 19, they said that getting hit by Mike Tyson was like putting like those. Remember, all right, now remember we're old, all right,
Yeah,
people. So fuck y'all. Those big ass fucking phone books.
yeah.
They said it was like having two of those. Now, mind you, those things. The one used to be fucking big, but imagine having two of those with a face mask in front of your face and letting a major league baseball player swing the bat as hard as he can. They said that's how it felt like to get hit by one of Mike Tyson's punches. So, and I mean, he was peak, 18, 19 Mike. Mike
Yeah.
was a 5'10", but like 240. He was a stocky
Yeah.
motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that to me is just wild.
Yeah, that is crazy. But I mean, they had exemptions to the rule with like Brock Lesnar, UFC 100. My man literally had 3 days to train for the fight, and he was roided out.
That's when he beat Randy Couture for the title?
No, that was when he fought Mark Hunt.
Okay.
Like he fought Mark Hunt, and Mark Hunt wound up suing the UFC because I think it was him, Bigfoot, no
Big
Silva,
Country?
no,
Yeah,
not Big.
Bigfoot Silver. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and another fighter that he fought like back to back that popped for steroids. Like it was one of those things. Like he kept fighting people that popped for steroids at heavyweight, and he's like, "Yo, bro, y'all putting my life on the fucking line," and he sued the UFC for that. I don't know if he won or if they got thrown out or some shit like that, but this motherfucker was like, "Yo, I'm tired of being the nigga that you put."
Well, because
Fucking,
they thought he was a big ass Samoan.
yeah.
They basically said, "This is how we know you. You built for this stuff." But nah, that's
Oh, UFC 200. Not my bad. Not 100.
but that's pretty wild. I'm not even gonna fucking lie, man. Well, damn, fuck, Mark Hunt. I feel for you, then. Jesus.
Word. It says he won the court case. I just don't know.
We know one thing: he ain't in the UFC no more.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So, I'm on stories right now at work about to go and get violent because my coworker keeps chewing loudly.
Yo, not for nothing. That shit annoys the fuck out of me too. When
Now,
you
is
hear
he chewing loudly or is he chewing like a cow?
when I can hear somebody swallow their fucking drink too, it's like, come on, yo, get that shit out of here.
You mean I like my man from a police academy was making fun of them?
Yeah. Shit. Damn, they don't make movies like that no more.
Nah, because everybody be fucking butthurt. Yeah, I said it. Motherfuckers will be butthurt. I gotta watch myself before we get banned because of my
Shit, it wouldn't be the first time.
No, I'm sorry, man. I'm old school, man. Too many people are too goddamn sensitive nowadays. And that goes for everybody. That just reminds me that today I got into a shouting match with somebody going up the stairs in the train station.
You got into a shouting match with somebody?
Yeah, dude, I'm literally 2 steps away from the last. I'm on the like 2 steps from the top, and this dude just one that comes barreling down. So I push him back up the steps. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like,
Shit.
you see, I'm literally coming up the. I'm about. I said, my man, stand to the side, wait till I'm finished, and then come down. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Oh yeah, I went in. I was about like somebody pushed me, like pulled me away. I was trying to, go suck my dick and all that, stupid shit. It's like, yo, I'm sorry. Between that, the no fucking like that, and not standing to the side when you're trying to get off a train, that's up there with somebody chewing like a cow in my ear.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that shit is fucking annoying. And I'm fucking what 40. I'm about to be 45. But I'm looking for something. You want to pop off? Let's pop off,
Yo, it's getting to that point, man.
bro. People just and this is a guy that was probably around my age. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, dude, I've been there where I'm about to go down the steps and I see somebody literally on the second to last step. I back up, go off to the side, let the person finish coming up, and then I go down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Common
fucking,
courtesy.
yo, I'm telling you, people think that nowadays that everybody is soft, bro. Like I had two people just be like, yo, just go away, just go away. I'm about to knock him down the fucking steps. I'm about to fucking Spartan kick him.
Yo, word. The other day, I'm in the elevator and I have my packages and shit, and the elevator's packed, and people like to go from the lobby down in the elevator and then go back up, but they don't realize that people on the floor below them are trying to go up, up the elevator. So it's
Right.
always packed. So I fit myself in there, and we get back to the lobby, and this dude looks at me and goes, "You should be taking the service elevator." And I looked him dead in the face. I said, "We don't have one. Take the elevator behind you." And my man, he was trying to go up, and that shit was going down. And he gave me this dirty ass look, and I'm looking at him like, "Yo, there ain't nothing but space and opportunity, brother. You want to get fucked up over an elevator? Let's do it." I'm at the fucking
Well,
point. You think that if I had a service elevator, I wouldn't use it?
I just think I'm to the age of remember when remember you used to hear old like when we was young and we used to hear our uncles and older cousin motherfuckers be in their 40s talking about yo man, I don't give a fuck. I'm too old for that shit, but I'll go to jail with punching somebody the fuck out. I'm there. I am there.
Shit.
Like, bro, like I was like, ooh, I'm like, dude, I'm going up the steps. I'm literally 2 steps away from the landing, and you want to try to come down. Meanwhile, I'm on the left side of the rail, the steps.
Yeah.
In the middle, there's nobody in the middle. You could have gone through the middle.
Word. Yo, people think that they own everything in this motherfucker.
Bro, this year I've gotten into more shouting matches with people on the train than ever.
I'm happy I don't take the train no more. I drive to work, but I be taking the train sometimes when we be going to places. And this one woman was on her fucking phone listening to music, singing some shit. She sounded horrible, and I'm just sitting there like, bro, I
He sounded like
understand.
somebody was strangling not one, not two, but 3 cats.
Yo, bro, yeah, like burning fucking cats and babies or some shit. Like, it was horrible. And I was sitting there like, yo, how the fuck do we not have the legal right to like smack her in the face? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
in all honesty.
truthfully, I don't think I need a legal right.
No, but that's what stops people. Is like, I don't want to fucking. What
Well, I
stops
don't
a lot
want.
of people is I don't
I'm
want to
too
deal with
right. I don't legal issues.
yeah, I don't want
I
to deal
get
with
it.
the police coming or other shit. But it's like one of those things. Like, yo, stupidity needs to be handled in the
Yeah,
street.
like I'm telling you, like one of these days, somebody gonna slap somebody. Wait for the cops and be like, "Yeah, I slapped them."
Yeah, And like she
That's
really
like right up there with somebody who wants to be on the train and listening to music on their phone but don't got no headphones.
yeah.
Like my man, they sell $5 headphones. How do you not have any headphones?
Word. Like your music sucks. Stop with your shit.
Bro, you know what pisses me off too on the trains? It be, and I'm sorry to all my Hispanic people out there. I'm Hispanic, I'm Dominican, but some of y'all some of the most disrespectful motherfuckers on the fucking planet.
Yeah, man.
The train, literally, you guys know that it says stand off to the side. Why are you right in the middle and then get mad when somebody pushes right through you? And you know what? I do not care if you're a man or a woman. You in my way, I'm going right through you.
Yo, I used to say excuse me. Not no more. I just
No,
walk right through. I was like, yeah, fuck
no, you,
that.
you can't say excuse me because motherfuckers, if you say excuse me, they gonna you look at you like you a punk bitch.
Yeah.
And like Bernie Mac said, I ain't no punk bitch.
Word. Yeah, it shit, bro. It's fucking crazy with the way people are, bro. It-
We digress.
yeah.
Back on the UFC tip. Now I got a question for you
Yeah.
because I know you follow. Like I said, you follow it more than I do. Is Ronda Rousey really coming back?
I the only way Ronda Rousey's coming back is if Amanda Nunes stays retired and she fights people that are like she fights people in a new division. My opinion, because I don't think Ronda Rousey right now would have the skill to compete against some of these women.
Right, because at the moment that Nunez retired, like a month later, I heard a rumor that Rousey was leaving WWE to go back to UFC.
Yeah, I heard
Now
that.
she
Yeah,
left WWE. So do you think she's back actually training to make a comeback at UFC? Simply because with Nunez gone, you know what I'm saying, and Martina Shevchenko losing recently, like there's no real like name in the women's division for UFC.
yeah.
So Dana White is all about his money. So do you think him getting Ronda Rousey to come back, do you think that would be a draw?
I think the UFC would promote the shit out of that, and they'll make it the the UFC. Chuck Liddell, GSP, Tito Ortiz, Brock Lesnar, Conor McGregor, and Ronda Rousey are some of the biggest draws in the UFC, and they put money into these fucking people. I guarantee you, Ronda Rousey making her return, the Dana White would treat that shit like if Jordan came out of retirement in his prime again. The
I'm
problem
pretty,
is,
I'm pretty sure. Absolutely, yeah, I'm 100% with you on that.
the problem is, has MMA passed Ronda? I mean, she was barely there with the armbar once people started
Well, I
to not
mean,
feed her no more.
let's cut the crap. They put as much as I like Misha Tate, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the people, a lot of the women in the early stages of the UFC women's divisions were basically there to make Ronda Rousey look good.
Yeah. Well, because a lot of the women there were either fucking wrestlers or want to be boxers, and no one knew about fucking judo and that fucking armbar. They wasn't trained
And you don't know?
you know what I'm saying? Because think about it. Who did she fight that was actually Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu expert? Nobody. And
Nobody.
there was one person that she fought that was from Brazil, and she kneed her in the stomach, and she lost the fight like that. But the minute they put her up against incredible fighter Holly Holmes and Amanda Nunes, she got mollywopped.
She got smacked upside her
Yeah.
head.
And Misha Tate gave her a good fight in the second fight, but she was all about not getting that armbar put on her. That was the fight.
Right.
Don't put the armbar on me, and we'll see what happens. And Ronda Rousey was like that little fucking kid that wouldn't stop whining for the fucking toy, and the mom just buys the toy.
You're right on that one. She said she was like a little kid. I remember the post fight. I remember the post fight.
What's going on, Krills?
Eating oranges.
I hear that. We're talking about the
Um,
UFC because the UFC dropped USADA for the drug testing, and now the only drug testing they have in place is the State Athletic Commission, which tests before and after the fight. So now, I mean, until they
Yeah,
get
pop for something?
well, they dropped the USADA training testing because they require a fighter that's been out for a year or something like that to be in the testing pool for 6 months before they get back to fighting. Now, of course, we're talking about Conor McGregor, and since he put in his paperwork late, he ain't gonna be able to fight in 2023. So he's gonna have to fight in 2024, and that pissed off Papa Dana, and they were like, "Yo, you know what? Then if he can't fight, we can't be with you."
Damn.
I like how you
Who
said
is this?
Papa Dana.
Who is this? The guy again?
Wait, what?
McGregor, Conor.
Conor McGregor.
He got released?
No. They dropped the USADA
That guy.
company.
Oh,
No,
Yeah.
no. The company that does the
company.
testing.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. You should see a lot of crazy fights now.
That's just,
That's what we were saying.
we're gonna
You
see
should
a
see a
bunch
lot
of
of crazy fights
300-pound
now.
fucking light heavyweights fighting.
Man, everyone coked up. You know, all his favorite fighters were getting popped. He had to do
Everybody gonna be roided out.
Yeah.
It's good. Makes mega fights. I'm here for it. You're worth billions. Well, you gotta show me that.
Word.
You're making all that money. At least the minimum thing you can do is give me some good fights. That's all. I'm for it.
Right.
I'm telling you, I legalize all steroids and drugs in all sports. I don't give a fuck. You know, let the wolves go against the wolves. Let the best wolf win. I'm down.
So what the other stuff we were talking about is the fact that the moment Nunez said she was retiring, Rousey quit WWE and was talking, and there was rumors of her going back to UFC. Now, like I asked Toe,
Because of Nunez leaving?
well, yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, come on, she knows she can't hold a candle to Nunez.
It's a nice little narrative. I'll click on it.
Well,
Right,
no,
but-
I'll think it
like
was that.
legit. Once Nunez announced her retirement, like a week later, there was rumors that Ronda Rousey is gonna go back to the UFC.
How convenient, right?
Yeah.
Right, because remember she only
Oh, she
fought
retired?
Nunez.
Oh, rumors.
Yo,
Yeah.
remember, Nunez
Could be.
fought Ronda Rousey once, and Rousey got lumped up with a bunch of punches to the face.
Right, that's what happens in the fight.
True, but
Well,
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying
a
is,
one-sided
with the lack of women, a woman's name in the women's division, do you think that if that's possible, you think Dana White might rush Rousey back and then just pump the shit out of that event just to get that money?
The cash cow. I wouldn't put it past him. He's a businessman. He's not a fight anything. I think he just does good business for him. So that would be another good business moves for him. So I don't see that. I can see that happening.
Yeah.
I can see that happening in the near future too. Get a quick cash grab at least. I don't think Ronda will last long. No.
Nah.
But they could build up a super fight.
That's
That's
it'll
what
be marked
Toe
as.
was saying. So he said Toe that right now, Toe was saying is that right now, there's a lot more women fighters that actually know how to fight, not the
One-dimensional.
the one dimensional or the power puffs that they were giving
They're gonna-
Rousey at the beginning.
They're gonna give her a warm up fight, a tune up fight. They're gonna put her against the Brooklyn Brawler.
Yeah.
Right?
Bless you.
There you go.
Let me tell you something. If a girl comes out dressed as a Brooklyn Brawler, that's it. I'm gonna.
They're coming out with the dirty, ripped Jordache jeans, the denim butters, faded with the brown stains on it, boot cut. You know,
with the
and then
torn up Yankee shirt.
she's gonna catch an easy dub. And winning like in the arm bar, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And there you go. You have a check. I could see Ronda doing that for money. Yeah,
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
sure for
I think her
money.
money is low from all the first wave of Ronda.
Well, she was paid handsomely in the WWE,
I'm pretty
but
sure.
yeah, but with the amount of money that they can make in the UFC with the pay-per-view buys and the
They go
merchandise
hand
and
in
all that other
hand.
shit, yeah, yeah.
If they just buy UFC or some crap, or
You know,
UFC
yeah.
bought into WWE.
No, well, all right. So the people who own the UFC Endeavor, they bought they bought the WWE.
Okay,
So
so
UFC and WWE are basically sister companies now or
they're
something like
they're
that.
across the street from each
Yeah,
other. Hey, Ronda,
pretty
you
much.
quit wrestling and come to this division. Come to this department.
Yeah. So
You
yo,
should go for like 2 fights.
Joseph said we need Chris Cyborg versus Ronda Rousey. Chris Cyborg just defended her Bellator title for the 5th straight time.
They canceled her ass quick.
Well,
Well, I think she said something about Dana, and Dana was like, "Yo, fuck it, I'm dropping you."
so
Yeah.
the thing was Dana White wanted her to lose weight to fight Ronda Rousey.
This shit's
The
fucking
problem
bad.
with that was Cyborg is already like low percent body fat. You know what I'm saying? Like she's a muscular woman, and
You mean he's the muscular woman?
I would not beat for the record.
I
Not
would,
beat.
I seen her booty. And listen,
I
and
can't.
I've done worse.
We all have.
Oh damn!
But yo, listen. So anyway, yeah. So she was already like low percent body fat, and for her to lose weight, to lose that, I think because she was at 145, they wanted her to go to 135 or 130 or something. For her to lose weight medically, it wouldn't be safe for her. And that's what the issue was. It was like she wanted to have kids because at the time she was married to her husband, and they wanted to have kids, and she was like losing the weight wasn't safe. And her manager was Tito Ortiz, who had beef with Dana White, and Dana White called her a man before they signed her in while she was in Elite.
I do remember that. I
Yeah,
do remember Dana White calling her man. I
yeah.
remember that.
Before the alphabet people came on board.
Yeah, this was way before. So
Wow, you
then,
got lucky.
yeah, so then it was beef between Dana White and Tito Ortiz, Cyborg and Dana White, and when they hired her in the UFC, they made a new division. No one wanted to fight her because they were scared of fighting her, and then Amanda Nunez knocked her out. And as soon as Amanda Nunez knocked her out, Dana was like, "All right, we don't need you no more. Get out." It was like it literally was like that. Yeah, it was literally like that.
He was waiting for anything to kick her out.
Yeah, pretty much. And then
You-
Cyborg went to Bellator and just maintained her dominance.
That's
Because
crazy, right?
there's a fucking argument to be made that Cyborg could be one of the best female fighters. You know what I'm saying? Because Cyborg
Hall of Fame.
yeah, Cyborg was one of the original women with Gina Carino to be in like Elite XC fighting for the championship.
Nation of
fought-
domination.
Yeah, she fought Gina Carino. Gina Carino lost her, and then Ronda Rousey was calling out Cyborg the whole time that she was in there as a rookie. But Ronda, at the time, Cyborg was champion, and Cyborg was like, "If you want to fight me, come up to my weight class." And Ronda wouldn't. Ronda would not go up and wait to fight Cyborg, but she would sit there and talk shit all the time.
Sounds like
then-
Ronda.
Yeah.
Sounds like Ronda.
Yeah, and then they got bought by the UFC. Ronda was initially champion as 135, and then they had to make a division for Cyborg, which they already had that division made. Cyborg was already champion from Elite XC going on into the fucking the UFC. They said they made that division, but then Cyborg had to win the title in an inaugural fucking fight. And she won the title, I think, from Holly Holmes. And then Jermaine Durandamy was the next in line. She didn't want to fight her. And then another woman didn't want to fight her. And that was when Amanda Nunez was like, well, I want to be the best. I want to fight the best. I want to be the best. So so that's why she was going up and down the weight class. She was literally like, I don't care who the fuck I fight. Just let me fight somebody.
And she cleaned out two weight. She cleaned out two weight division.
Yeah, she did. And right now, the bantamweight division, I'm looking at the rankings. I don't even think they have a women's title match coming up. There's no champion. Which, if you're gonna make a match,
Perfect time to bring Ronda Rousey back for that bantamweight.
If you're gonna make a fight, a super fight with Ronda Rousey, the biggest name you have is Juliana Pena, the woman who beat Amanda Nunes, but then Amanda Nunes got that back. But the woman who beat Amanda Nunes, and then Raquel Pennington, who right now is on a roll, who people are saying that should be getting that title shot when they do decide to crown a new women's bantamweight champion. And Raquel Pennington is also one of those women. She was in the first Ultimate Fighter that allowed women in it, and she's been there ever since. So, and she's actually one of my favorite female fighters. They call her Rocky because she literally fights like Rocky. She'll sit there and block them punches with her face and keep going. Like, yo, you ready for this? Like, I'm just warming up. You bad? You think you tough?
Now, what happened to that girl? The buzz cut. What weight division she is? Rose.
Rose Namajunas.
Yeah, what weight division is she in?
She is in the
like the one before bantamweight, because isn't like bantamweight like 135?
Yeah. They don't have that weight class here. No. She's ranked pound for pound number 8, but with a all right. So she's strawweight, but she's not on the rankings. So strawweight is 125, and flyweight is 115. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because she lost to Carlos Esparza. I don't know what happened to Rose Namajunas. Is she injured? Is that why she's not in the? She's not in the rankings. Let me look this shit up.
Because a couple of weeks ago when I was getting my cut, my barber was playing the fight that she had between Zhang. Is that her name?
Yeah.
And also the other girl. Oh, what the hell was the other girl's name? The one I was talking mad shit that Zhang made her look like fucking Eddie Monster or some shit like that.
Oh, you're talking about
and no such with a J.
Shit. John Jacek.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, she's still champion now, Zhang.
Zhang is
champion now. And Joanna Jędrzejczyk retired, I believe.
So Zhang is what, the strawweight?
Yeah, Zhang is strawweight champion.
That's crazy, man.
Okay, so from what I understand, Rose Namajunas fucking has a crazy finger injury, so she might be not on the rankings because she's injured.
Oh. Damn, how crazy is that fucking finger injury?
I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can find pictures of it. Because that's what I'm reading. She fought in September, and then nothing happened after that. But they were saying she had a finger injury.
Damn. Yo, to be fucking taken out because of a finger injury? Wow.
Oh. All right. Well,
she must have like dislocated or something. Has to be.
Nah. I found it. It. Can you see it right here?
Oh. Ew.
Yeah. Her shit is fucked up.
It is. In the famous words of Ace Ventura, it is.
And she fought for 15 minutes with that.
Hey man, that's she a fighter.
Word.
She a fighter. Cause damn.
Yeah, that's some gruesome shit right there. But you got to give it to him. I'm pretty sure all that adrenaline, like you don't feel it, but once that fight is over, it's
Yo, Joseph, you a clown, son. You a clown, bro.
shit. Yo, facts. So
Wow, that just looks disgusting. So yeah, I mean,
yeah,
like, so besides, I mean, I mean, the UFC really doesn't have a name in the female division that pops out. I mean, it would have been Shevchevska, if I'm pronouncing her name right.
Valentina Shevchenko.
Sinchenko, yeah. But then she had just recently lost.
Yeah, she lost. Well, see, that one was a little controversial because she lost. Well, no, she didn't lose. She drew. She had a draw with Alexa Grassi.
So was
Yes.
it was a draw, or did she lose by a split decision?
No, it was a split decision draw. Because one of the fighters, one of the judges had Alexa win round 4, 10-8. So they made it. It was a draw. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna have a rematch.
But that pretty much derailed her unbeaten streak because she had like a 25 unbeaten streak, didn't she?
Oh yeah, she lost to Alexa, and the rematch to get the title back was a draw. But yeah,
Okay.
that
All right, yeah. So I know she lost. I know she flat out lost. Now,
yeah,
was the loss legit to Alexa?
yeah, it was because she was winning. She was like winning by a close margin in the original fight, but then she threw a spinning back kick, which Alexa rushed her on, grabbed her by the back, and choked her out.
So
She's like,
basically, she lost. So basically, she lost because she tried to be fancy.
yeah, she normally throws those kicks. It's just Alexa time, like they were waiting for that, and
Right.
they
I mean,
timed it. Yeah,
they do what opponents do. They scout you.
yeah. So that's what it was. She was well scouted, and they took advantage of that slip up.
So now, you think if, let's say, she goes back and she wins her belt, what belt was it she had?
I believe the 150. She has the flyweight division. I believe the flyweight division is 115.
I thought that was a strawweight.
No, let me double check. The strawweight might be 115. This might be 125.
And Ronda Rousey fought at what, a 135 or 125?
135. Yeah, so it's 125 division of flyweight.
You
So
think
yeah,
you think out of fuck it, if she wins her fight, Dana might throw her against Rousey just to for that money? Because if he puts her in against a burger, he ain't gonna make that money.
you never know. People might tune in just to see Ronda Rousey fight again. But
No,
they don't.
I guess I'm in the minority. I want to see her fight but she can get rocked again.
Well, no, listen, I'm pretty sure a lot of people do. But the thing is, there's not a lot of women that they actually promote because a lot of the women fighting, even like the number one contenders for the matches and high ranking females, they fight on the fucking Facebook prelims or the prelims for the ESPN Plus shows and shit like that. They
Right,
don't really promote.
I mean, like in the last couple of years, the only main event fights or co-main event fights that I've seen had pretty much been with with the lioness.
Yeah, Amanda Nunez or Valentina Shevchenko. Those are
Yeah,
the only ones that
those
actually fought.
two. Yeah. So you mean just to get? Cause let's cut the crap. We all know Dana White is all about that green. So, you think he wouldn't put Valentina against Ronda Rousey just to get that big ass paycheck?
I would, like, because Valentina has gone up to 135, so you wouldn't have to worry about Ronda losing weight.
Okay, that's what I was going to be my other question, but you already answered that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, let's say he can get Ronda back, and they throw this shit like right around Thanksgiving or right before Christmas. Well, it would fucking be genius marketing because
Well, yeah, but the thing is, the UFC's biggest events are in July. That's the International Fight Week. So
really,
if they were gonna bring her back, it would be for I would either UFC 300, which would probably be next year. Because right now we're at 294, so 296 is gonna be in December. So and then January, February, March, April. So around April, it will be UFC 300.
right?
So you could bring her back for that because there's plenty of time for her to train and get into shape for that fight in April. But
Now that's interesting to me because I guess you said fight week is in was you said in the summertime, right?
yeah,
But you would think that because of all the family gatherings, holidays would probably be, or like the week before the holidays, something like that would probably be their biggest draw.
well, like before Christmas and shit,
Yeah.
it could be. But you also gotta remember, people are buying Christmas gifts and all that other shit.
Uh, let, let, let-
I don't
uh,
know.
I don't know if I should say that's a lot, but let's cut the crap. A lot of people ain't paying for those fights.
Oh no, we know that.
A lot of people like me. I go to the bar to watch it. So if there's a $20 cover charge or $10 cover charge, I really don't care because then
Yeah,
I don't have to worry about cleanup and all that shit after I leave the bar. I'm not gonna lie.
no, yeah, and fucking Buffalo Wild Wings ain't no cover charge.
Right.
Shit, which I think we was planning on. We was talking about doing that shit for one of these fights. I don't know when, but
Now, does Buffalo Wild Wings also do WWE events or just UFC?
just UFC.
See, because I know back in the day, in the early 2000s, when I was up in Oswego, we used to go to the Hooters in Syracuse because they used to play the WWE events.
I think Hooters still does that, but like WrestleMania, some shit like that. I don't know.
Nah,
I've never.
back in those days they used to do. Or now, mind you, there weren't as many as there are now because every month is a fucking pay-per-view event.
Yeah,
Back in the early 2000s, there was like maybe six the whole year.
yeah, but it was I don't know. I would have to check on that, but I know Buffalo Wild Wings does. I think boxing and UFC
Oh, okay.
because it's a sports bar, so that's still considered sports.
Oh, wrestling is considered sports entertainment now.
No, I hear that. I hear that, but I don't think people would go there like put on SmackDown and not the Yankee game. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, not nothing. But like WWE just had Fastlane this past weekend, so I'm pretty sure you go to fucking Buffalo Wild Wing on fucking Saturday night, you'd be like, "Yo, can you put on Fastlane?" I don't think there would be a big issue with that.
Yeah.
But hey, listen, it is what it is. I'm just trying to see with all the news that you're giving me with UFC. I just know that Dana White loves making like this big kind of splash. And right now, since he knows his women division is, it doesn't have the draw that it is, I'm pretty sure he's looking to get that big draw. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe you think he can convince Nunez to come out of retirement to fight Pena? I know Pena was pissed off because she had to miss the epic showdown of the third fight of the trilogy
Yeah.
because she got hurt.
Well, yeah. And Amanda Nunez already said that she would have retired like if she would have lost to Pena, she would have never retired and then fought her again because she's like, I don't want Pena to be champion while I'm gone, or to get that title, right after me and shit. Like she don't like Pena.
Because Pena beat her.
Yeah.
I mean, even though after I heard that she had just had COVID like a week or two before she fought Pena or whatever, like if she wasn't. I mean, I don't know if this is an excuse her camp was giving, but like she wasn't 100% yet.
Well,
because let's cut the crap. In that she was in that first fight, that first round, she was lumping up Pena, and in the second round, it looked like she ran out of gas, and that's when Pena put her in that choke.
Yeah. So what I was explaining to my brother was Amanda Nunes looked like she wasn't prepared for someone to take that ass whooping and keep moving forward. It almost shocked her.
She wasn't ready for somebody to rocky her. That's what you're trying to tell me.
Yeah, it was like it almost shocked Amanda Nunes. Like, oh, what the fuck you still doing up? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm literally, bopping you in the face.
Yeah, it's like George Foreman, like when he fought Ali. Like, how are you still standing and he just keep throwing punches? And after a while, you get tired from throwing all those heavy shots. And Amanda was trying to knock her the fuck out.
Right.
So I'm
thinking. So Pena was doing the Rocket 3 on her. You ain't so bad. You ain't so bad.
Yeah, and that jab was a killer because she kept like knocking her head back with that jab. That jab made the change in that fight. Because you could see, like, I was like, yo, I've never seen Amanda Nunes get hit so many times.
Well, because, Amanda Nunes is like, I'm faster and stronger than most of the girls. So that jab was surprising her with the speed that it was coming and the accuracy was coming. Because I've seen Pena just look jabs off or whatever. But that one from Pena, like, you can tell Pena has some boxing skills. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, listen, man, I think that what happened right now with the whole anti-doping shit and losing it, it's gonna create a lot more controversies amongst the fighters, not amongst us, because a lot of us are gonna be like, yo, fuck it, let them all like Krills, let them all be steroid out and let them fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I know there are some fighters who that's against who they are.
Yeah. And, like, when it comes to combat, I understand you want the edge and shit like that, but that shit should be the purest fucking me versus you natural, how, like, let our training show. You know what I'm saying? Because that is kind of fucking cheating. Like, in boxing, you're not allowed to drink anything but water. Like, you can't have Gatorade, you can't fucking have flavored water. Like, only thing you can drink is water. Because there's no performance enhancing in that. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, man. There's Propel, man. What are you talking about?
Shit, you can't even have that. But like, because it's supposed to be like we have our guys, and who the best man win. But through evolution, it's how can I get the one up on you? Because losing has been so shameful. I've never seen, unless you was a shit talker, unless you was Adrian Broner, Mayweather, fucking Conor McGregor, or like fucking Tito Ortiz. I've never seen somebody lose and like get fucking killed for it, unless you talk mad shit. Like, there's a lot of people that, like Anderson Silva, he lost and people were like, damn, he should never played around, but they still respect the fuck out of him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So for all these people like, yo, I need to win. It's like, yeah, then train. Like, you can only train what you can train and do what you can do. Like, if you can't beat this person for such and such, there's some people that got your number.
Right.
But you're gonna take steroids. Now it throws all that shit off bound, just off of a right thing to do, like a moral stance. It throws all that shit out of whack. But for cockfighting,
for the entertainment aspect,
yeah, that's what, for the cockfighting aspect of it. Fuck it, throw 2 fucking Kimbo slices in there.
Yeah, Kimbo. Woo, Kimbo. I guess you're right. Listen, like I said, I like to watch UFC. I know you're more versed in the UFC than I am, but I just think it's right now right now I know the last one they had they're like, oh, well, this isn't this person are fighting. I'm like, who?
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of who. The UFC has been fucking bloated with so many fighters and so many different. They still have the Ultimate Fighter competition. Now they have Dana White's contender shit where they get like the local guys and they fight, and if you put on a good fight, they'll give you a fucking contract and shit like that. Like, yo, these guys, there's hundreds of people on the roster for the UFC. It's not even fucking funny anymore.
Really, like that?
Yeah. I'm gonna look at how many people are in the UFC. All right.
I mean, because
There are
I know they got
578 fighters contracted to the UFC.
what?
Yeah.
Jesus, and only like maybe like a handful make money.
Yo, and get this. As of December 2022, there was 721 active fighters on the UFC roster.
That's wild.
Yeah, because they have like Mexico Ultimate Fighter, Brazil Ultimate Fighter, all these other things. They go through all these different countries. Like, they got all these people to put all these shows on every week. And is it oversaturation of fighters? It could be. But the problem is with that is you have so many fighters and so many fights, but the same 4 people are fighting for the championship.
Right.
Like, how do you have 4 people fight for the light heavyweight championship and 700 fighters?
Right. It's the same people fighting.
Yeah.
That's why with the last one, when they said somebody, I was like, who's the hell is that?
Yeah, there's a lot of people that I have no idea who the fuck. A lot of people I have no idea who the fuck is on the fucking is on the
Yeah,
card.
like that ass. The last UFC, the last one, I was like, I actually watched the one with Charles Oliveira when he beat the other guy, and I'm like, all the other fights before them, I'm like, I don't know who these people are.
Yeah. See, like this Saturday is the ESPN Plus fight. It's Edson Barbosa versus Soduk Yusuf. And I'm over here like, wait a minute. Why is Edmund Barbosa ranked 13 in the featherweight division? Wasn't Edmund Barbosa supposed to be good? And I don't even know who the fuck he's fighting. And then there's a women's co-main event where I'm looking at this girl, and this girl got a title shot against Alexander Grasso before she fought Subchenko again, and I'm like, when the fuck this happened?
See, that's that bullshit. You're right. It's an oversaturated.
Yeah. And there was a time, before the UFC was sold to Endeavor and they went to EA Sports to make their video games, I was watching more UFC than I was watching wrestling. There was a time. And I would have been able to tell you
that's not seen. Now that is,
yeah. There was a time when I would have been able to tell you the undercard fighters. Like, yo, this thing's good. Like, I was so into MMA that I would watch Bellator and Strike Force and Elite Fighting Championship.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When me, Ron, and Lev were roommates, we always used to fight, always watch those things, and I used to be able to tell you, but it was like after a while, I was like, yo, it's just too much.
Yeah. It got to the point where it became gimmick. It became, these people are stars now, like McGregor. Don't get me wrong. He earned his popularity. I don't want to say his money, but like he earned his popularity and shit. But still, you cannot be more popular than someone who deserves a fucking title shot. Like Demetrius Johnson has the record for the
Mighty
most
Mouse.
title. Yeah, he has the record for the most title defenses in UFC, and they did not spend a fucking dollar on him to promote him. And Dana White's like, well, see, he doesn't get any revenue because he
Because
doesn't
he's
promote
not a
the fight.
talker.
Yeah, but
He's
the
not
thing
a
is,
shit
like,
talker.
yeah, I'm over here like, yo, the UFC is the promotion. Demetrius Johnson's the fighter. Shouldn't you be promoting him? That's like Don King going, well, I can't do nothing with Tyson. He's not gonna talk and sell the fight. Like, nigga, that's your job.
Right. Right.
That's your job.
This is not WWE where you gotta give somebody a mouthpiece.
Yeah.
You literally can be the mouthpiece for the guy who doesn't know how to talk.
Seriously. And I'm over here like, yo, I don't even know where the fuck. Like, I know Demetrius Johnson fights at one championship fighting. And I'm over here like, yo, I don't even know how to watch this shit. And then when he fought this dude that beat him, when he debuted there, he had a rematch.
Right.
I figured it's on Prime. It's on Amazon Prime. You can watch this shit. So I was like, oh shit, I watched this shit, and I'm over here like, all right, whenever he fights, I'm gonna watch this motherfucker. It's because, and you say that he's not marketable. Yeah, fuck out of here.
Like, see, when I was heavy into UFC was when they had Mighty Mouse. They had your man Jose Aldo. You know what I'm saying? Like those are fighters out the Silva. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, I'm looking at it and I'm like, yeah, I've never even heard of you. Yet you're ranked number 5 and you have a title fight?
Yep.
Like, how you ranked number 5 and you got a title fight?
That's what I be saying. And
like something don't jive there.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, you rank number 5, but you on a title fight. But where's the second? Where's the number 2 rank? Oh, he's fighting the number 15 rank, and they're like, why? The man made it a number 2. He should be fighting number 1.
yeah. And there was a lot of politics back in the day. And I remember.
I think there's a lot of politics now when it comes to Dana White.
Yeah.
I think he only wants to promote those that he can know are charismatic and who can talk shit.
Yeah. The people that are going to sell the fight for him.
Right, but I get it, but I know you're the owner, but you're also the promoter, so it's your job to also sell the fight.
Yeah. It is. I'm not going to lie, though. I understand you having favorites, but I don't understand you not.
Yeah, but you having favorites has cost you fighters who have left because of that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the issue. It's like,
my man who's about to fight Fury in Ganu, right?
Yeah.
He left because he wanted to unionize it, and also, what was it? Because John Jones was just coming out of retirement, and he already was getting a fucking championship fight or some shit like that.
Well, all right. So the thing was, he was ready to fight John Jones. He wanted to fight John Jones, fight someone else, and then fight John Jones again, whether he won or lost. He was ready to fight John Jones twice, but what he didn't like was the fact that he's fighting someone, and let's say he makes like $1 million for that fight, but the guy that he's fighting is making like 200,000 or like fucking $80,000 to fight him. He's like, yo, the price discrepancy of the fighters needs to change. And then he wanted representation for the fighters because they don't have health insurance.
I don't mean to interrupt. See, I never understood that, because, like, I remember I'm old school boxing fan, so I know it's changed a little bit, but at the end of the fight there was a purse, and whoever won the fight won the purse.
Yeah. But
so everybody had like a base kind of shit they were gonna make. Whoever won the fight won that purse. So Why not make it where it's just pretty much even? Whoever wins the fight wins the majority of the cash afterwards.
Because it went to box. They used to do that. It used to be you had this is your pay salary, winner
Win or
gets the
lose.
winner's purse, and then if you get like fight of the night or performance of the night, you get extra money. But now since everybody's renegotiating that contract, you have major league fighting, you have Bellator out there, you have one championship fighting, you have the PFL, the Professional Fight League, all these different companies now, they're actually bidding on fighters. Like Ben Henderson was the first one to leave the UFC to go somewhere else to get more money. A lot of people were leaving the UFC to make more money. So they had to make these contracts to keep the top guys in there. And plus Conor McGregor, when he made the proper 12 shit, he had Conor McGregor promotions with Mayweather. So now once he came back from fighting Mayweather, he is now a promotional company that promotes the fights also. So he gets a cut as a promoter and as a fighter. So a lot of these people, the fight discrepancy basically is there. It's popularity now. The more popular fighter gets more money. And Ngannou was like, yo, that's crazy how you can have a girl who's fighting in the UFC who's living out of a fucking car crying because she made a fight bonus. And she can finally pay somebody off.
I remember that some girl who
Yeah.
finally won and had to pay the gym off or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So basically, if you're not one of the top shit talkers, you're basically like almost like an old school. Remember, I know you've been to wrestling, so back in the days when they had the indie wrestlers were really like broke wrestlers.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the indie scene has changed a lot in the last 20 years. But I remember back in the 80s and the 90s, if you was an indie wrestler, that means you weren't making much. You were doing the house shows and for like 200 people and only getting like half of the fucking percentage or
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
So that also changed because that would mean that big wrestlers like and let's say for instance Cody Rhodes, he would be making maybe $2,000 or some shit like that to go to a promotion to fight, where in the WWE he could be making $10,000 to show up, right?
Right.
But so like most of these wrestlers will probably be like $50 a match, $100 a match, depending on how their popularity and shit. But with actually Cody Rhodes going in independence and everybody dishing out all this money to go see him and to pay him, it actually made some parts of the independent circuit lucrative for these wrestlers, which allowed the wrestlers to say, you know what, fuck WWE. I'm not gonna be in here no more, and we'll take our chances in the independent circuit. And that's what actually brought AEW to life.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying. Like I follow all that, but like I'm saying, get the example of that of when he said this girl basically
Yeah.
has been here for fucking 5 years fighting and living out of a fucking car. She just won
Yeah.
the knockout of the fucking night or whatever, and now she's able to pay somebody off. Like that's the equivalent of how guys,
Yeah.
like guys who don't make a lot of money in WWE be like, yo, it costs me more money to be in the WWE than be actually being in the WWE. I
Yeah.
have to pay for a rental car. I gotta pay for the hotel. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Like I remember, I think it was Lilo Rush. That was a big issue with him. He's like, yo, I don't make money when we're working for the WWE because when I gotta travel, I gotta you know
Yeah.
shell out
Come
my
out of
own
pocket.
money.
Yeah.
Now, like I know back in the like in the '90s and even in the 2000s for a bit, wrestlers used to get together to rent a car to get from one destination to another.
Yep.
It was only the big wigs, like I know in recent years, like the Cenas and all that, the Randy Orton's used to arrive in fucking private jets. You know what I'm saying? I remember watching guys like the New Days getting all three to rent a vehicle just to drive from one stadium to another.
Yep.
So I get the pay discrepancy is fucking ridiculous, and I mean, like it sucks that like he said, she's been here for like 5 years and is living out of a fucking car.
Yeah, that's crazy, and it's it's also crazy because it kind of shows the regression that society has taken. Because when you work for somebody, especially like a promotion like that, it was a big deal. You may not have made billions, like millions of dollars, but you made enough money to live comfortably. And if you wanted to be champion, that's what it was. Now it's like you're fucking dogs that you don't eat, that they don't feed you, and then when they throw you in the cage, you're killing each other for a bone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's fucked up. And I know Krills could probably relate this shit to the NFL with the running backs, you know, not making the money that they're supposed to be making, and they're running into grown men at fucking speeds of car crashes.
Yep.
Oh no, absolutely. No, absolutely. You know, running backs, and they're besides the quarterback, they're the second person to touch the football the most.
Yeah, and it's like, and yeah, people don't want to give out money for. You make billions of dollars. Your team is worth billions of dollars. You can pay these athletes. And we already saw it's not like these athletes stop playing when you pay them. A lot of these athletes get fucking career-ending injuries for our fucking teams for nothing.
Well, like I was telling somebody, I said people gotta understand the reason that they fight for that guarantee money. And tell me the difference between the guarantee money on the contract and the money on the contract.
Yeah.
The guarantee money is because if they get hurt, they usually paying out of pocket.
Yeah.
So, you know, when Barkley had the ACL surgery, you know, he was paying out of pocket. Them surgeries is not cheap.
You know what? I'm actually look it up. It costs up to $50,000 for the surgery.
Right, that's the surgery. How about the anesthesia for it?
Yeah.
That's a separate fucking bill. Yeah, Joseph. Like I said, besides the quarterback, running backs touch the ball the most. Okay, I'm not counting the center. You're not giving the center the ball to run with it. But I know what you mean, Joseph. Stop trying to be smart.
First off, the quarterback touched 3 times as many balls than anyone on the fucking field because he got 2 for the center and 1 for the game. All right, Joseph, you wanna fucking play that semantics game?
Not Joseph. Yes, no surgery is cheap, but with us regular people, we got insurance. We're
Yeah.
not paying full price for the surgery.
But yeah,
Athletes got to pay full
yeah.
price for the surgery.
And think about this with the insurance, they have to know what to bill because the insurance be like, yo, he didn't need this, we're not paying for that. Where if you don't have any insurance, they throw shit at you. My shoulder surgery, if I'm remembering correctly, was $27,000. It was covered by insurance. I had insurance on that, but that's $27,000 that the insurance was willing to pay. Now imagine if I didn't have any insurance, these motherfuckers been like, oh, it would have been like a mechanic. It would have been like a mechanic.
Bro,
Oh,
I
you
had
came in here
ACL.
for a fucking oil change.
I had ACL surgery, and I'm lucky that my insurance covered the majority of that surgery. But I saw the fucking the bills, and like I'd never realized how much the anesthesia part of it, how much that shit, that shit is fucking expensive.
Word.
The anesthesia is fucking expensive.
Yeah, and then you got to worry about. See, this is another thing you got to worry about, Joseph, because it's not just the surgery. Like you have the surgery,
Rehab.
you have rehab, but they might also charge you for the room stay if you have to stay there longer than if it's not an outpatient surgery. You know, you have if a nurse comes see you, you're paying for them. If they give you any meds, you're paying for that. Then rehab. I remember I had to pay. I think it was $25 a visit, and I was in rehab for 2 months. I wound up paying almost $2,000 out of pocket. Plus the MRIs and the
I remember
scans.
my copay. My copay, was about that much, and I was in rehab for about 3 months.
Yeah, and the
Going
scans and all that.
twice a week.
Yeah, and the scans and all that. The copay for my MRI was $250.
Jesus.
Now imagine without insurance, how much that shit costs for the MRI scans, for the X-rays.
It's called no Vaseline. That's what it is.
Yeah. So the surgery costs that much, but the prep for the surgery, the care that happens with the stuff before the surgery, after the surgery, and then you also got to remember he has to pay for the trainer to get him back into NFL shape. Because the Giants ain't gonna send him nobody to get in NFL shape. They'll be like, come back ready to wrestle.
Bro, it's like I said, when I hear fans getting upset about players in the guarantee money, I'm like, bro, why are you getting mad? First of all, I mean,
unless the player sucks, like I don't know why we're paying them, but like anybody trying to get their money, they play this game for money. Let's not forget, people play this game to get their family out of the streets. Most of the people who play this game come from the hood.
Yeah, 90% of the people that get absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? They want to get their families out the streets and live in the big home and live in the big life. So of course they're coming for their money. They do this shit for fun. They can play this shit on the street. Tell them, Krills. See? And that's all he got to say about that. I don't know if he thinks he's muted or if he's not there.
he probably stepped away to eat more oranges.
Yeah, I gave him the flea flicker, but he flicked it back.
Nah, but yeah, so that's why I get upset when I hear fans complaining about guarantee money. I'm like, look, I have a good example. Kenny Galladay when he signed that contract with the Giants. No other team was willing to give him a contract. Here comes Gutterman. I'm like, I'll give you a 4-year deal with $72 million and like $36 million guaranteed. You'd be an idiot not to take it.
Yeah.
So I get Giant fans were not happy because of his production. But don't be mad at him. Be mad at the general manager who gave him that contract. And also be mad at Daniel Jones, who doesn't know how to throw a wide receiver open, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, and plus, you also got to remember the Daniel Jones representation got to make that money too. So,
oh yeah, his agents, yeah, that's a 20% right there.
Yeah, you think this shit is cheap?
That's why I tell people in football, nobody sees in no sports, nobody sees the money they actually sign for.
Yeah.
Because I think except for soccer, for football, I think that's different. Like when you sign a contract, you get paid. But I know in baseball, if you sign a 10-year deal for $400 million, you ain't seeing $400 million.
Yeah.
Simply because of inflation and all that other shit.
Yeah, with the taxes and all that.
Yeah, well, first of all, it depends on what state you in. If you're in New York, you're getting state tax.
Shit,
not only are you getting federal tax, you're getting state tax. And I think that's why a lot of people don't want to come to New York from when they play sports. Because of all goddamn taxes.
Yo, because you $300 million, but you only see $50 million. Everything else taxes.
You go to Florida, Texas, or whatever that don't have no state tax. You know what I'm saying? You gonna see, you ain't gonna gotta worry about no state tax.
Word. Shit. That's the fucking problem right there, man. The fucking taxes.
Well, think about that.
Yo, even
let's say you hit the Powerball, right? It's $1.7 billion. Off rip, government taking 40%. That's off rip.
Yeah. And also, here's the thing though. They don't have $1.7 billion to give you. So if you choose the lump sum, you cut that in half, and then that half, then the government takes 40% of that half.
First of all, and I advise this to anybody. If you ever hit the lotto, take the lump sum. And take the lump sum. Because if you take the payment plan, you got to deal with yearly inflation rates.
Yearly inflation rates?
Yeah, if the cost of living goes up and inflation goes up every year. So if you get like a payment plan that you're gonna pay you a certain amount every month, after about 5 years, that money is not gonna be the same. So if you ever hit lotto, take the lump sum. It's gonna be 40% off rip, and then you gotta file the taxes on or whatever. But over time, you'll actually see more money than if you take the payment plan. All right, and that's from an accredited accountant who told me that a long time ago. A certified CPA, certified public accountant.
That's what that stands for.
Yep. See, people on the Knuckleheads podcast, we dropping knowledge.
That's it. We dropping bombs out here. Shit.
Joseph, to tell the truth, I'll hit any lotto. Give me 200. Let me get the 250. Take the 40. I just want enough money to pay all my debt off, and then cut all my credit cards off.
Nah, man, yo, I would imagine, yo, if I was able to win that money, the Knucklehead Network would be a little different. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shit, be a little different down these streets.
We be having pyro and shit.
Word, entrance music. We'll be in a fucking wrestling ring doing the fucking podcast.
Nah, but that's just on salaries. But let's get back to the actual sports of NFL.
Yeah, Crow's been waiting for this all year.
Yeah. Well, the Jets beat the Broncos,
which is not too surprising. The way that fucking Russell Wilson's been playing.
You know what? To me, it was a little bit surprising. You know what I'm saying? That's just me because of Zach Wilson.
But
you know what I'm saying?
I feel like the team is on some, he's not going to drag us down.
Well, I think your man, the head coach, finally decided to say, "Hey, listen, Zach, I don't need you." I think he gave him the Hitch speech when Hitch gives Kevin James a speech. They're like, yo, I don't need you to do nothing crazy. I don't need you to make pizza. They got food there.
Yeah. This is where you live.
This is where you live, just side to side. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Let the defense, let the running backs do their thing, and all I need you to do is take what the defense gives you. If the defense is going to give you 15-yard crossing routes, take that. I don't need you to foosball.
And Zach Wilson, Zach Wilson.
Yeah, like I said, I think the coach finally sat him down and be like, "Yo, my man, we don't need you to be a superstar. Just take the plays. If the defense is going to give you 10-yard passes, take those 10 yards. Let my defense dominate and let the running backs do their thing." And I think it's finally getting in through Zach Wilson's head.
You figured it out.
Because he probably said, "Yo, we would take Colin Kaepernick over your ass. You better start act like you got some sense."
I think everything that's happening to Zach is normal.
Yeah,
but to the standard of rookie quarterbacks from my era, take some time to develop, and this is all new throwing them first year.
Like, I hear you, Cruz, but 35 years of disappointment. I got no more time to waste for this.
Buckle up. There's a lot of pain ahead, bro. Yeah. There's a lot of pain ahead. I feel you. Me too. There's pain for me too.
Trust me. Stop it.
Trust me.
They had tu vaina.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, bro. It's gonna be pain, bro. What you talking about?
My man, stop it.
I don't think we winning no Super Bowl now with this squad. We're getting it close like every year. Like that time McNabb went to the NFC Championship 4 times and lost 4 times. Remember that? I've been through some pain. And I see
you ain't never been through no pain like them Jets fans been through some pain.
Yeah, but they weren't expected to be great, or they weren't expecting to
Bro,
win
the
Super
Jets, the
Bowls.
Jets
I was
are
expecting
yo,
to.
the Jets
As
are
a
the
hardcore fan,
Yeah.
I get it. But like as a in a
Prills,
football
Prills,
standpoint,
The Jets are the AFC versions of the Cowboys. Every year
no,
I hear the Jets fans saying every year, yo,
no,
this is our year. This is our
do
year. This
not
is our year.
disrespect the Jets fan base like that. There's no other fan base like the Cowboys. They
No, no, no.
really think they're
I
going to the Super
I
Bowl
didn't
every
say the
year.
fan base. I said that every year, you know what I'm saying? The Cowboys fan base thinks that every year they're gonna win the Super Bowl. The
Yeah,
Jets fan base thinks every year this is their year to win the Super Bowl. Like I said,
that had
they're the
to
only.
start recently because I don't remember Jets fans like this.
Oh no, bro! Every year, like yo, this is gonna be our year.
I say it because the power of positivity.
That's the power of New York.
Yeah, this like,
Bro,
yo, I hope this our year. We
I know
can't admit we're
I've
losers.
known a lot of Jets fans for a long time, and every year they're like, yeah, this is gonna be our
Yeah,
year. I can feel it. I can feel it. On
I've,
some fucking remember the movie Major League with the Indian with the Cleveland Indians. And go, oh,
mhm.
Yeah,
this is our year. This is our year. This is our year. And then they start off and be like, up there we go again.
yeah. But
And
there's a difference.
those are the Jets fans.
I
The
never met those
Cowboys
fans.
fans feel like they won the Super Bowl every year. They just got cheated out of it.
See that is true. That is true.
They swear they get a parade every week. It's like our
like,
Sunday
like if the
was not.
Cowboy, like if the Cowboys came back from war every Sunday, like they just won Vietnam.
They just like getting off the warship they rode in. Like
Now I got a
they're
question. I got a question for y'all. I, do you think that is the problem in Texas or in Dallas, whatever?
burn the stadium down and throw fucking Jerry Jones in there too.
Yo,
But
they've
do
been
you?
calling Dak the problem since
It's-
Jump
But yeah,
Street.
but do you think that is the problem?
I think the whole team is the problem.
Yeah, because they're
It's
good
more
enough.
than that.
They're
It's
good
more than
enough.
that.
They're good enough to be a good team. It's just they crumble.
Well, you know, the last couple of years, everybody blamed Jason Garrett because he doesn't know how to, call the time management or whatever it is. My whole thing is, and watching football for so long, the Cowboys haven't been a good team since Jerry Jones pretty much fired any coach that would tell players, I don't give a fuck what Jerry Jones says. I'm telling you not playing, you not playing. The last coach I was there, he had like that was Bill Parcells. But like I just don't think the players, because the players know that Jerry Jones is the end all and be all. I don't think the players there respect the head coach whatsoever.
Shit, why would they? Doesn't Jerry Jones supersede the shit of the head coach sometimes?
He does. I know he did it a lot of times when with Jason Garrett. Krills, I don't know what you're doing, Krills. That don't phase me. I don't like the motherfucker.
I like this guy. This guy's good. I don't think he's that bad.
All right, now, like I said when my man Show was on the show before, what are you smoking and can I have some? Because that's some delusional shit.
Hoch said earlier that he would trade Danny Dimes for a bag of rocks.
A bag of rocks. Yo, stop disrespecting this guy, bro.
The chin.
Stop
Oh, Jesus.
disrespecting.
Baby
Yes,
Jesus.
I have come down to share wisdom
Wait,
with
wait.
you
You
all.
tell me
Oh,
not to
God.
disrespect him, but then you disrespect Jalen Hurts? Man.
He's looking around like
I don't disrespect Jalen Hurts.
he's just calling him out on his bullshit.
I'm just calling him out on his bullshit. I'm just speaking the truth about Jalen Hurts.
Man, you talk shit about Jalen Hurts.
You
Stop
think
it.
Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback?
I think he's better than Daniel Jones.
Every week I hear that question from Chris.
And every week I tell him I'll take Jalen Hurts over Daniel Jones.
Oh man, I'm about to take you to see my father real quick.
Bro,
Um.
Jalen Hurts at least has pocket awareness. Daniel Jones
All
doesn't
right. So let
have
me
it.
ask you, who's the better team, the 49ers or the Eagles? You
49ers
could
right
be
now.
honest, of course. May I ask why? Is it because
I,
of Brock Purdy?
no, I think that right now I think they're the more complete team.
So you're trying to say Brock Purdy is better at his position than Jalen Hurts? So you just said that they have better players in what, all the positions? They're the
No,
most.
I said overall that they have the better team.
Oh, they have the better team. Do you think they
As
have a
in,
better quarterback? Answer the
I,
question. You're
you
thinking
know
too
what?
much. Answer the question.
I think Brock Purdy right now is playing better than Jalen Hurts. But Jalen
No,
Hurts can,
that
but
no,
Jalen Hurts can do
no.
something. Jalen Hurts can do something that Brock Purdy can't. But the Eagles are not implementing it, which is the
That's
RPO.
Because Brock Purdy is not dark skin. That's why, right? So you're trying to tell me right now, Brock Purdy is a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts.
I said right now he's playing better quarterback.
Overall, do you think he's a better quarterback?
Don't know. I have 3 years of watching Hurts. I only have 1 year of watching Brock Purdy.
So is it Purdy or the 49ers? Is it the 49ers receivers or Brock Purdy?
I like I said, well, the 49ers, I think the O line is about the same with the Eagles. I would give the 49ers the edge when it comes to running back,
Of course.
and I would give them a slight edge when it comes to wide receivers and tight end. Because I'll take Kittles over Dallas Goddard
Yeah.
any day of the week. I think the two wideouts, Brown and Smith, are even with Debo and the other kid.
Brandon.
Yeah. So the reason they get the slight edge would be because of Kittles. Now on defense, defensive line is pretty much an even. I think 49ers have better linebackers and better secondary. That's why I say as a team, they're a better team than the Eagles at the moment.
But we're 5-0 as well. So how do you feel about us?
Fuck y'all.
There we go. That's the
That's
spirit.
the answer.
That's the guy I was looking for. Welcome back, Coach.
All this political shit you've been
I was about
shooting.
to go send you up to daddy real quick. He's waiting for you. He's over here. Where is he? He's over
My
here.
man said, "You want to know what I was smoking?"
There you go. Yo, question: do you think CJ Stroud is the truth?
Oof.
Look, I'm letting all this rookie shit fly. He could have that record. He like the most pass attempts as a rookie with no interception. I know another man that started off the same, and now he's aiming to throw for the most interceptions. And his name is Dak Prescott. And CJ Stroud is on route to become the next CJ Stroud, Dak Prescott. Should Stroud be concerned? I think he's not throwing interceptions because we don't know this guy. We don't have tape. You know how it is. Next season, they'll buckle down and study this
Right.
guy.
Well, here's the thing with CJ. He doesn't have the team that Dak had when Dak came in.
And he's still busting. Well, not busting ass, but to his standards, he's kicking ass out there.
Right. He
The
is.
record might not show for it. What, they're like 2-2 or some shit like that? 2-3.
They got a better record than the Giants.
But CJ Stroud is, and they're leaning on him. It's not like they're running, passing is
Pierce.
equal.
No,
Yeah,
I mean,
they throwing that ball.
yeah. Well, when I mean, they're down most games. That's one, but he seems like it's not affecting him.
He's way better than Bryce Young, who has a brighter future.
Bryce Young is not looking bad in Carolina.
Really? I think he stinks. I don't think it's his fault.
I mean, Miles Sanders is his running back, but besides Alan Thielen, who does he really have to throw to?
You? I don't even know who their tight ends are.
Their tight end is I have him on my team, which is Hayden Hurst.
Yeah.
Um,
Speaking of fantasy, yo, who's your running backs? I'm offering Travis Kelce. Who do you want? I mean, who do you have?
I have Montgomery, I have Joe Mixon, and I have
David
Robinson.
Montgomery?
Huh?
David Montgomery?
Yeah.
Yo, I'll give you Kelce. I'll throw the whole kitchen sink at you for David. What's up? I ain't playing. I'll pull the trigger right now live on stream. I will trade you Travis, Swifty, Kelce for David Montgomery. And I'll give you a receiver. I'll give you George Pickens if you want. Damn, that shit stings a little bit. He's been coming through for me lately. Let me see. Are you willing to accept Kelce?
I got Kittles. I don't need 2 tight ends on my
Oh, you
team.
could start both tight ends. What's wrong with you? That's another receiver.
You should start 4 tight ends.
And drop and bench the burger receiver you have. That's a receiver. I got Kelce the first round. That was my first pick. Value got to be there just a little bit. I'm asking for David Montgomery, bro. For Travis Kelce. When you picked Montgomery, what, 3rd round maybe?
No, I picked them up.
Round?
I picked them off waivers 2 weeks ago.
I'm trading you my number 1 for a waiver pickup. Don't do me like that. He is on fire, though. He is on fire. I give you that. That's why I want him. I'm willing to throw you Travis Kelce. I get that.
I mean, if I do that, that pretty much leaves me with nobody at running back.
Nobody, yo, I have nobody at running back. My
number 1 is out with an ACL this year.
Who was your number 1?
Chubb.
Oh, that's right. Damn, I forgot all about. Oh, I play you this week.
I know you do.
I had no idea. I had no idea.
Yeah, you playing both of us this week. You playing the Jets this week, and then you playing him against fantasy.
Yeah.
Damn. It's gonna be a rough week for us, Hoach.
It's gonna be a rough week. Watch it be those upset games, man. Hoach is not doing too good in fantasy. Watch him beat me. That'd be the bullshit, bro. You know it.
The Jets play good against good teams. I don't say we win, but they play good against good teams.
Where's the game? New York or in Philly?
New York, man. I'm dying to go. Get some like cheap general admission standing ticket. Just get me in the stadium. Yeah, Judy, Hill, Dotson. Yeah, I'll take. No, I'll give you. I'm about to throw you some shit right now, man. Yeah, you got Bijan Robinson. I love Bijan. Damn, Bijan was supposed to come to me. What's good with Joe Mixon? He's all right, man.
He hasn't been producing.
He hasn't been doing. Well, it's steady points, but not the Joe Mixon we're familiar with.
But the whole Cincinnati team hasn't been putting up like they usually do. Up until this past week.
Yeah, I'll do anything for Montgomery, bro. Shit, you got Patrick Mahomes. Look at that, bro. You got Patrick. I'm giving you a connection. I didn't even know. I forgot you had Patrick Mahomes. Patty to Kelce. That's on fire. It's like 2 of the hill. I just picked the wrong receiver. I thought Jalen Waddle was gonna be that. That's why I've got 2 on Waddle. I'm waiting for Hill to get hurt. It's bound to happen, baby. Waddle got hurt. I think Waddle's gonna be good the second half of the season. Like week 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's when Waddle picks up. He's having a very slow start. He just caught his first touchdown last Sunday. In 5 weeks. There's all Tyreek and the running game. The running game is retarded right now. Not even their running game, it's just their big play abilities. Their running backs are having like 15 rush attempts. It's just they're hitting home runs.
Well, the rookie's out for the season, I think.
Arcane? No, for real?
Yeah, he tweaked his knee against the Giants.
I mean, running the 28 miles per hour will do that.
Yeah, he was.
These dudes are fast, bro.
Shit.
All of them run like 21 miles per hour. Up.
Damn.
Like that's Dude, go to your car right
Bolt
now.
does that.
And
Shit, that's the speed limit for a local fucking street.
You see them.
Kill a man a little faster.
You see that white flash behind them when they running. Get a ticket.
Shit.
Fucking yeah, and all of them run like that. They're 2 running backs. They're 2 starting receivers.
Who's their fucking tight end?
Doesn't matter. Shit, it could be Tony Gonzalez still. I don't know. Didn't Tony play for them at one point?
No.
There was in Miami, right? Where did
No.
Tony go?
He played for the Bucks. Didn't he play for the Bucks?
No, Gonzalez went from the Falcons to the Chiefs.
No, after the Chiefs, he ain't going anywhere.
Not that I know of.
I know he went somewhere. Yeah, he had to go somewhere.
I'll look it up.
Had to go somewhere. I know it wasn't Cowboys. It wasn't our division. I know he went to another team. Bum team. Raiders? He looked like he'll go to the Raiders.
Not that I know of.
Yo, Hodge, I need David Montgomery. I'll give you Tyler Boyd. I'll give you
it was only the Chiefs and the Falcons.
Only? Oh, shit. Damn. I'll give you Cortland Sutton. I'll give you the world, bro. I got Logan Thomas. I think Logan Thomas, he's not no Kelsey. But he gets targets in the Commanders. I'm okay with that. I don't know. You let me know, man. Even if Montgomery has a bad game for you this week, I'll still take him.
We'll talk after. We'll talk.
Is a red zone monster. I'll give you players, bro. I need a running back, a consistent running back. My running backs are laughable. I'll give you Zay Jones back. Didn't you have Zay Jones?
Nah.
Well, he's not playing this week, but I like Zay Jones. Yeah, I like Zay Jones. He creepy, man. He'll get you some points.
Nah, I got my man Christian Kirk. Fucking Judy hasn't been doing shit, so
yeah. I saw I got something on the bench.
The fucking Dotson was supposed to tear up. He had the good game to begin the year, and then
don't give up on him. Don't give up on him because that Sam Howell, I think he's a good quarterback.
Well,
he's showing that he can be a good quarterback.
Yeah, I was looking at your man Curtis Samuels, but somebody picked him up.
That's right. Well, I'm number 2 in the waivers. Let's go. Everyone picked up then.
Yo, my man, ain't nobody in the waivers. Fucking waivers is barren.
Ain't shit. I'd rather just wait and pray someone gets hurt. Ain't that right though? I be praying players get hurt, man.
Yo, my man, when Chubb went out, I was like, yo, damn.
Yeah, that was fucked up. So you don't have who you have playing tomorrow?
What's the game tomorrow?
Oh, you got Patrick Mahomes tomorrow. We got Kelsey and Mahomes tomorrow. They play the Broncos.
I also got that rookie Rice on my team that I'm playing.
Oh fuck! Damn, so you're gonna have three Chiefs. Yeah, but you could drop Rashid Rice. Fuck that nigga.
I could.
Sucks.
I could, but who am I going to
He don't suck. I think he's just inconsistent.
Yeah, but who am I going to pick up?
I'll give you Zay Jones back. Not back. I'll give you Zay Jones.
We'll talk later after I have a chance to look at your roster.
Yeah. Go ahead. I got Puka. I'll give away Puka. NuKKle. I don't give a fuck about Puka.
Not Puka.
Yeah, Puka gotta go.
Shit.
The new sensation.
It's funny. I just picked up the other wide receiver from the Rams.
Atwell?
Yeah.
It's okay. It's a Cup came back. That shit fucked it up for everybody.
I know.
That's
why I don't know what's gonna happen with your man Puka.
Yeah, I'm scared. Fucking Puka.
We'll talk. We'll definitely let me look at your roster and see what's up.
Fucking Henny, bro. Henny has a little squad. I might be dropping buckets.
Yo, bro, last week, how the fuck the nigga drop buckets on me?
He dropped like 200.
Yeah, fucking Kittle goes for 3 touchdowns. I'm like, all right, I got a chance to win. I go up, motherfucker already has me beat because I already play all my players play. I've had 153. He has 185 with Jacobs still to go. I was like, this motherfucker.
Yo,
That was your week right there.
y'all want to hear something crazy?
Yes.
The Las Vegas Aces are beating the New York Liberty in Game 2 of the finals for the WNBA, 90-65. Fourth quarter, 4 minutes left.
That's right. This is the world championship, right? Yo,
Yeah.
see
But
where the tickets still at.
didn't Liberty win the first game?
No, they lost the first game.
They're gonna get swept.
It's looking like it.
That's what you're saying.
It's looking like it.
Oh well.
Damn, like that.
Yeah, so Liberty lost the first game 99-82.
Fake New Yorker. Y'all want tickets, so I could go and get a souvenir cup.
Word.
New
We
York
really
Liberty.
need them cups.
Oh,
I only been to one game, and that was when we worked for PAL. That fucking Dave had tickets to the All-Star game that was here in the Garden.
Dude, are you kidding? Yo, bro, these tickets are $61 to go to the fucking finals.
That's crazy.
Well,
This is the
remember they
championship.
moved. They moved. The Liberty used to play at the Garden. Now they play at the Barclays Center.
Right.
Yeah.
To get
That's
decent
racist.
seats, like it's like $200 to get like close seats.
Yeah. Sideline seats.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No. But
I'll go for
real quick before I take my leave. What's going with your man Dylan Brooks, bro?
What happened with him? I'm lost.
He got fucking ejected in the preseason game.
Oh, I think he's done with basketball. In my opinion, I think he's done with basketball. He's doing he's the next Patrick Beverly. I think he's gonna bounce around from team to team, play some defense. He's gonna exit soon. But I think he's building his campaign to leave.
Didn't the Rockets just sign him to like a 2 or 3 year deal?
Yeah, but he's gonna be a knucklehead and he's getting ejected in preseason. He's being stupid.
Right. I mean, look, what he did, I mean, I don't know, but do you think that now referees are just gonna target him?
Of course.
A 4-year, $80 million contract he just signed with the Rockets.
That was the narrative we're giving him, right? The narrative that we're giving Dylan Brooks. Well, he's the bad guy, right? He's the villain.
Yeah.
He just got this bad villain energy around him. And he said that he's gonna embrace it. And I guess this is him being stupid now. Like there's no need for all of this, bro.
In preseason. This ain't even practice. This
you're showing your immaturity like early. I don't think the Rockets are gonna be for that. He's not like the man, he's not a star. So it's like
have you guys heard anything about the Wumbaway?
Nah, I just see Joseph stuff that him and Chet went at it at a preseason game yesterday. I don't even know who the fuck Chet is.
Chet Holmgren? The dude that was from North Carolina, right? The big body? Not big body, the tall body.
Like I said, I don't know who he is.
Yeah, Chet Holmgren.
Him. My man Che.
Yeah, that's Che.
Yo, $70. That's crack.
For courtside?
Not courtside, but a good view. I'll wait
okay,
to the
so
series.
Here you go. I'm sorry.
No.
So Awumaway had 20 points in a losing effort against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Awumaway faced off against the number 2 pick in the 2022 draft, Chet Holmgren, who missed last season with a less fracture. I don't know. So he dropped 21 points. So now this is the rivalry. Awumaway versus Holmgren. Holmgren. Awumaway versus Homeroom is the rivalry now for this season. The Thunder versus the Spurs. That's what we got to look forward to. And yo, before we go, Krills, do you think Anthony Davis is the face of the Lakers?
No. No. It's not even a thought. It shouldn't be a thought. And no one's fucking Pelicans, yeah. But not the Lakers. No way. I wouldn't even say LeBron is the face of the Lakers, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's still Magic
I was just about to ask that. Who do you think is the face?
It's Magic Johnson. In my opinion. It's Magic Johnson, Shaq,
Kobe.
I'll give a little bit to Kobe.
Wow.
I see Magic Johnson.
Yeah. Or Kareem.
Yeah. Because they're still there involved with the league, with the organization.
Okay.
Like Magic works for them and probably like owns a little bit of them.
Right. He does public relations, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anthony Glass Davis is the Lakers face of the handicapped people. Jesus.
He's on the bathroom stalls with the with the wheelchair.
Have you been injured in an NBA game? You need money.
I can't believe
1-800.
3 years.
I just got injured. Yeah. But yo, doesn't the season start next week? Is it the 14th or the 24th?
I think in the 20s.
Yo, you know who's his partner for the handicap thing? Greg Odom. Greg
Odom?
Yeah, Greg Odom is his partner.
Shit.
The law office of Odom and Davis. If you've been hurt, come see us.
Word. Okay, so October 24th is the start of the NBA season, and it starts with the Phoenix Suns versus The Phoenix Suns versus Golden State, and the Denver Nuggets versus the Los Angeles Lakers.
Ooh.
Both on TNT.
So the new look Warriors against the new look Suns.
Yep.
Damn. Interesting.
MLB postseason. The Yankees ain't in. There's no more baseball for me. I don't know what you're talking about. Why you starting problems, Joseph? But y'all want to talk about them baseball real quick?
I mean, what is it? What is it to talk about? They're saying that the Mets are going to make a big push for the the guy from the Angels.
Okay.
I don't know.
I mean,
the Asian dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to tell you his name.
Yeah, Osito or something or whatever. Don't care.
And there you go, Joseph. That's your baseball update for the week.
Don't care.
The Mets are trying to do something next year.
I mean, the only other news that I saw was one of the Braves guy made fun of Bryce Harper. I think is Asuna or whatever, Asuna. I think he's a shortstop or whatever. He made fun of Bryce Harper last game, and Bryce Harper hit 2 major bombs today and just stare him down. He's running the bases both times.
Shit.
So
and Joseph just wanted to hear me say the Yankees aren't in it, so who gives a shit? Which is actual news. It's actual news though. Like, I'm surprised they don't cover this shit on like Good Morning America. The Yankees aren't in the playoffs, so there's no more baseball. But
well, if the Yankees are in the baseball, we're watching it because of the Yankees, and half the other people watching it to watch the Yankees lose.
Yeah. But on that note, you had to call it a night unless you guys have more sports talk.
Nah, I don't have those sports talk.
Krills, I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow.
All right, bro.
All right. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's your friendly neighborhood knucklehead signing out. Peace, everybody.
Peace.